Hi guys, I'm doing another game haul. These games here that I have, I'm a mom to 15. I've been homeschooling 28 years and we love to play games. So today I'm going to share with you games that I would consider to be social studies or science games. So I'll share these with you. Okay, this is Monopoly World War II. I actually love this one. We have 3 different Monopolies and we have not been able to decide which one or ones to get rid of. I mean, it's pretty much the same game, right? But the boys love this one. So this is all World War II. Love the illustrations on it. And it has lots of educational facts in there that you can read. So you have the Allies and the home front, cards, I don't know. I just really like it. You can read all about the places, which is exciting, which makes it makes them more engaged in the history of World War II. So I really like that Monopoly. I bought that years ago for Christmas. Recently I got this one, which is just fun sometimes to, actually I had bought it and then my 18-year-old was quizzing people on it before I even finished making supper. So basically this is geography, history, pop, sports, or I think it is, I don't know if it's a general question. Yes, general, I think. So just different questions, fun little answers. You can use it however you want to. You could do like team quizzes. You could just read like one card out, see who gets it right. You could keep the things. There's some sheets for tracking answers. You do the way that you want to do with American trivia, or you can look up how you're actually supposed to play it. We have not played it the way you're supposed to play it as of yet. Okay, Professor Noggin, if you have not seen these before, I have shared different ones of these before. Basically, you roll the dice, and then you're looking at the back of the card. You can choose to be a student or a scholar, and then that question would be read to you. And then you would try to answer the correct answer. If you did, then you would get the card. The illustrations on these are beautiful. I got this one at Bunker Hill. I bought this one at Bunker Hill. I was like, oh, that's cool. They have one for the American Revolution. We have one for the presidents of the United States. We have one for the human body. We have one for medieval times. We have one for the Civil War. This is fun. I think that one of the girls had gotten this for the kids at Williamsburg, but I'm not entirely sure. So this is just a memory matching game, and it has different period type instruments that it has here, which gets people talking, and then they talk about when we went there and what they loved and what they saw. And yeah, talking about history, love that. Over here, this is a new one that we just got. I actually love the quality of this. I don't know, sometimes just the feeling of things are like, oh, that's a beautiful game or a beautiful product because it's made really well. Trying to open this with one hand. I cannot. Had to shut that off to do this. Okay, so we have Ocean Bingo board. Very sturdy here. And then we have cards. And then we have little, what the heck are those called? Like things that you put on the squares. I'm doing well. Pieces, playing pieces. And then in the bag are all of these. So you would get one of these and you would say, hermit crab. So how I've done it with the younger kids is they get a board like this, and I would say hermit crab, and then I would show them like where it was on the board. That's what I've been doing so far for the younger children. There is different ways to play this game. Some of the instructions are included with this to play this game, but I've also thought of quite a few other ones. Yeah, So fun. The boards are fairly thick. They're not like cheesy. And this board's really thick, and these are thick. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So the illustrations are real too. Sometimes when you get things like this, then the illustrations are almost fake looking. Not like cartoonish looking maybe, but these look like a real life product versus, hey, this is like a colored in, you know, Franklin type turtle. They look like the real animal, so I like that. This one has beautiful cards, guys, beautiful. We have played this a bunch of times. Surprisingly, my 4-year-old loves this. So this would be a match here. So you have the common kingfisher, male and female. See how they look different? They look a little bit different. Some of them are entirely different. So like this hummingbird here, it's hard to tell that this would be male and female. So it's a good for the kids to be able to see the differences in that. And then also like to discuss, why do you think that a lot of times males have brighter colors, and how God created them for that, for mating purposes. So beautiful. The cards and stuff in that are so gorgeous. Guess 10, we have the United States one. If you haven't seen my geography video yet, make sure you check that out. But these are the same company that makes these Guess 10. So we use these in various ways. I might say out loud, to like a team, and we might go team for team, or we might go person for person. So say we had 2 teams, and I said, I have 3 hearts and blue blood. And then I'd wait a couple seconds, and nobody answers. I am often found crawling along the seabed. I have 8 arms, and then I would let them choose like what it might be. And then they might get bonus points if they can answer this bottom question. So they get the card sometimes in certain games that I play. Another thing might be is you might lay them down like this, and then they might pick a card up and then ask the person next to them, and then the person could keep the card. There's many different ways to do this. You could also just read the buzzwords. You could say boneless, see if anyone says it. Camouflage, see if somebody says it. Long arms, and if they don't, okay, goes back in the pile. So that is Guess 10 in World of Animals. Rocks and Minerals game set. This is basically rock bingo. And let me see if I can open this. So various rocks in here, and you're playing, there's tic-tac-toe to play, and there's also bingo to play with these. So hands-on, the middle children, like my 7, 8, and 9-year-old, have been enjoying that. Here's another Professor Noggin Wildlife Card of America. Same idea, easy, hard, scholar, professor. Apollo 13. We have not played this as of yet. I actually just got this at the thrift store and haven't seen it. From the illustrations and such, I would assume that this was an older game. But yes, I think it's really cool. Don't know how we're going to use it, but looks interesting. If you have played this before, let me know if you enjoy it, and I'll probably Google how to play it because I don't see, oh, there is directions. Yes, there is directions. Okay, this is the game. I have not read the directions yet, but looks kind of cool. Sometimes I just grab things at the thrift store like, that might be interesting. That's one of those things. That might be interesting. It may not. It may be boring. Maybe the kids will never want to play it, but try it once, see how it is, and go from there. That's all we can do, right? Just go from there. If they don't enjoy it, it does not have to stay on your favorites list. It does not have to stay on your shelf. It can get donated to somebody else that might like it. So that is how I feel about things like that. I also have oodles more games that we play, which would be just for fun, that actually have educational benefits, but they are fun, that we just play on a regular basis. So I might do another video about all those things, but for now, I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful day.